I can't. What's the next topic? Because we growing through, and he was growing through. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. Giving me the kudos. Look at King Al. He got it. He's mad. He's mad. It was good.
I'm
mad. It was good.
I'm dying because the way you doing it, yo.
Y'all so tired. Y'all ain't got video. Y'all don't know. Go ahead,
little baby.
What? I was talking about the people listening. Go ahead.
Did the little baby make you comfortable enough to fart in front of him?
Question. Okay, I'm gonna be 100.
Perfect for that. I was ready for that.
So I had talked shit to him like I would, but I didn't. So no, it's funny because it was like my body wouldn't let me when he was around. It's like even though I told myself it's okay because I told him, listen, if I get gassy, I'm just gonna get up. I'm gonna go to the other far room and I'm gonna let that loose. Like it is what it is.
And make my way back.
But my body just was like, nah, bitch. It would not happen until he was gone or until we was outside.
So you could blame it on somebody else?
No, it was just my body just was like, no.
So what if he farts in front of you?
So he did. And it wasn't bad. So I was like, whatever. And we just kept it moving.
What if it was stinky?
Okay, so I've had this happen, and I never let this person see me again. After that happened, you know who I'm talking about? Titty Philly, okay? Titty Philly. Titty Philly. Okay,
you bringing this back up again?
Titty Philly. Titty fucking Philly. Okay, so that's what I call it.
Yeah, right.
All right, so.
Yo, she makes me lose my breath.
Because he has titties, and I don't like titties, and he's from Philly. So, Titty Philly. All right, so we're at the crib or whatever, and I guess it was like either after he showered or after we fucked. It had to be one of the two because he was naked, right? And all of a sudden, he comes out of nowhere and goes, "My bad." And I was like,
you're like, what?
And I was like, what the fuck you mean, right? Because
it was like,
wow. Because to be honest, this was the time that he showed up with titties, so I'm already disgusted with him, right? Wait. No, let me give you the backstory.
When y'all started off,
let me give you
titties.
Okay, that's what I'm about to say. Okay, all right. Backstory. When I first met him, right? He was an avid runner. This was before COVID. Story time. This was before COVID. And so, he didn't have titties, And so we talked a little. He had a gut. I don't care about a gut. Stop. You'll kick out. I got to get through the story. Stop. So the story, he was like an A. Listen. And to start, he was like a preteen, like nothing really, right? Okay, boom, right? It wasn't pecs, but it wasn't titty, right? Okay, so boom. And he had a stomach, but I don't care about a stomach. I was fine with that. So boom. COVID. Okay, so he had pissed me off. We had stopped talking for like 3-4 months, right? And that's when COVID really got crazy. Yo, y'all are ridiculous. Yo. Okay, so that's what COVID. I'm trying, but y'all are ridiculous. I'm trying to not get into the giggle where I can't stop because I can't stand y'all. Okay. So right. Okay. So after like 3-4 months, he hit me up and I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "All right, fine, come through." Right. So he got the ticket, came through, did not warn me that he had titties. He didn't warn me that he had titties. And that his gut went from regular to pregnant, right?
Because you got Holmes pregnant.
Nah. Shut the fuck up. Yo, shut the fuck up, B.
This is Pam and Martin. It's Pam and Martin all the time. Pam and Martin.
So boom, he shows up with the titties. And so in my mind, as I'm driving from the airport, I'm already pissed. Because I'm like, I see your gut through your coat because you couldn't even zip it. Okay?
Damn.
So let's start there. Okay, so boom, we get to the house. We get to the house, boom. We're chilling, whatever. We're having a good time, whatever. We do our thing, and I see them. And I'm like, yo, this shit is ridiculous.
I see them.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm thinking to myself, he ain't never coming back. He ain't never coming back. Yo, I was singing it to myself, okay? Right? It was like a song.
Like an old
it was a
spiritual
melody. Yo, I was singing to God like he ain't never coming back. So after we did, it was either after we showered or after we fucked, he said, my bad. So I looked over because I'm already disgusted. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And he was like, you know, do you got any spray or anything? And I was like, the fuck? Then all of a sudden, you know, as soon as you know, the smell. And I was like, that shit is fucking disgusting. Yo, I was piss spraying for breeze.
Hey.
Yo, when I tell you that we didn't fuck after that, I was angry. And I think he had another day and a half there. No.
Listen.
No. All of a sudden, my period's here. I know it just left, but that's a female's body. It's unpredictable.
Listen, you better than me. My period would have got here when I picked them up from the airport.
Listen. Listen.
So even make it.
Yes, it has happened to me on 2 different occasions, 2 different people. It depends. I guess it depends on if you got titties or not.
Yo.
I guess it depends on if you got titties or not. If you can fart around me, I guess. I don't know. Because he did it and I was pissed. And it's like the one and I wasn't.
I don't know if y'all about to agree with what I say, yo. I think it's an unwritten human rule. Yo, you ain't supposed to fart naked, bro. That's just straight.
Because it's just straight open mouth
shotgun
bullshit.
action
Thank
right
you.
there. Like,
I felt so
I mean, go to
disrespected.
another room and y'all
Yo.
be like,
Jackpot, I felt so disrespected. I felt like he had slapped me. Yo, dead ass, that was equivalent of him slapping me. Like he could have called me a bitch in public and I wouldn't even have been that upset. Okay?
Damn.
No, dead ass. Dead ass. I might have been turned on as opposed to that shit. Like, are you kidding me?
yeah.
Yo,
you're killing me.
I felt real disrespected. You
me.
could feel it. You heard the story. So Titty Philly, needless to say, never came back.
Would you
Titty
feel
Philly.
Would you feel less disrespected if he didn't have the titties in the belly?
No, because it was an open air fart. And that's just plain disrespectful as it was. That's like spitting on somebody. That's nasty. That's your bodily shit. I didn't eat what you ate. I don't want to smell your shit. No, I don't care. You go look at me however you want, King L. I don't want to smell what you ate.
I don't know. To me,
Boxers.
So it's
you
the
could've-
intention
and then,
behind
and
it
then
that
we
he
was
just
on
let
the
it
bed.
out.
Why did you shove your butt in the bed and just
hell.
fart into the bed or something? Like,
You
why
still
you
had a
just
smoking
open
gun?
air farted? Like, that's
still had a
just
smoking
nasty.
gun inside of the
Touch
fucking
over you.
bed? Yeah.
Just open air. We wasn't even under the cover. No, nothing. It was just out there.
Yo.
Nasty, yo.
All
I
right.
felt like there was a lack of respect.
Alright, that shit.
So I'm going to go to the comments from our Instagram page. We comfortably fart. Me and Poppy comfortable with each other. Another woman said fart. Tima Team, she said, there's so many ways you can answer this question. She's laughing because she's Tima Team. But easy answer. If it's silent, let it rip and play stupid. If all else fails, blame it on kids or outside air. Hold on, let me finish.
Yo, wait. Can you repeat? Can you rewind
All right.
and repeat her?
Do that
phrase?
one
I
more
need to
time.
hear that.
Please, yeah.
I need to hear that. Because you're ridiculous.
I need silence. I need silence. Now, the meme said, the meme did not say hueputa. But I'm going to go to the comments and just forget about the meme. We're still talking about farting in front of your partner.
Yes.
A woman responded. She said, we comfortably fart. Me and Poppy
Yeah, we
comfortable
got them.
with each
No, we
other.
want the last
Okay, we
one,
going
the
to
fun
Team of Teams.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
There's so many ways you can answer this question. Exclamation point 5 times.
Okay.
But easy. Answer.
Okay.
If it's silent, let it rip and play stupid.
I cannot.
If all else fails, blame it on kids or outside air.
I cannot.
She's not done.
Not done.
If it makes a sound, act surprised. Like, surprise, oops, I'm sorry. But if we years in, he's just going to have to eat that.
No, I agree. I agree. I think it depends on the time.
I agree. So when I first started dating the person that I'm currently with, and I started sleeping over that person's house, I would need to fart in the middle of the night, and I would kindly squeeze my cheeks and walk out the room and run to the bathroom to fart. And after, if my stomach was hurting, and I was like, Sienna, you can't take a shit here. Like you can't. Like you gotta wait till you go home. And then I would feel it behind my knees. I'm like, oh no, girl, you gotta go now. So I would run to the bathroom.
Behind your knees?
Yo, that's a body
tingling.
Yo, that's a different type of feeling. Really gotta tingle, and that's a tingle in your body. It's like, girl, if you don't go now, you gonna have an accident.
It's a for real tingle.
Yo, it's crazy.
And you feel like you're starting to sweat.
I got a couple of those feelings when I used to go. Yes. Yes. And then she used to be like, are you sweating? I used to be like, I don't know, maybe I have to pee. Yeah. And then it got to the point where I used to be like, yo, if you're going to be going over here taking poops at people's house, you got to get the poop spray. You got the poop spray everywhere. What? You spray the poop spray in the toilet. Before. You go on your head on your vacation and you spray again sometimes, or you don't, and you flush it and it smells like poopery.
Someone stole it.
Poopery.
All right. Y'all ready for me to continue?
Yes.
Jackpot said, we all human. Just don't make it a habit of passing gas in my presence.
Oh, please.
He don't got to worry about that because...
and that's fair. You're just saying just don't be disrespectful and do open air farts. I feel that, Jackpot.
I fart all the time.
A next man said, next time, phrase it for both men and women. I go into the next room unless I feeling lazy. I said, you could answer it as it applies.
Exactly. We didn't say women.
I didn't.
Okay.
But the meme says women or ladies if you're laid up with your man.
Okay.
But underneath for the caption, though, I did say, let's talk, fellas. You running or loving closer. So I made it both ways.
Right.
Anyway.
Men always want to try that dumb shit.
There's always that one person. There's always that one person.
Women did.
And I did my best. I did my best to make it for both. To not have that one person.
But it gotta be one.
I still had that one person.
Gotta be a special one.
So we got a funny story. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All ears on deck. Please don't drink anything because you will choke. Funny story is how she starts it off. ... When I first started dating my ex-husband and I mean date number 2, I ate some curry goat that stayed out too long, I think.
Oh,
we already know what curry does when it's out too long. My stomach was rumbling real bad. I told him I needed to go home. He wanted me to stay. I said, well, my stomach hurts, so I should go. He said, you can fart. I don't mind. I let it rip. It was the worst fart of my life. To this day, I have not had one that funky. I ended up blowing up his bathroom too. He was lighting incense and shit. It wasn't even an aerosol situation. Mind you, date number 2. We had a good laugh about that. You know why I think he still married her? Because she was with the shits. Like, pun intended. Because, bro, date number 2 and you fuck my bathroom up like that? No. I mean, I'm not going to hold you to it, but we're not getting married. No. We're not getting, you can kindly go home. We're not getting married. But I felt like, he was like, yo.
He can't get mad if he asked her to stay anyway.
Exactly. So that part too. That part too.
He was very okay with
it. They was both with the shits. Mm-hmm. How about that? Mm-hmm. Since they was both with the shits, shitty people got married. There we go.
Shitty people got married.
But it's just
so when at the right time you feel as if.
I don't know. I guess so. For me, I personally don't care because my brother Fredo, his ass is disgusting. His ass has no home training. You know how
he did it on the van.
He did it on the van in Puerto Rico, dog. Okay, we had a driver. We had a driver and we had a tour guide. He killed everyone in the van. Okay, it was in Puerto Rico's hot, so the windows were up with the AC on. He legit killed everyone. We had to open the windows and feel the hot, humid air. Now with the stinking ass fart, it was lethal. Go. Yes, he always says better out than in because remember,
my grandmother said.
Remember, my grandfather always used to say, "What you want me to do, bust open?" So, wherever he got a fart, he don't care who is there. But it smells like a moss. What did they got?
A moss?
Moss. What's that shit they got in Louisiana swamps? Alfred's ass smells like a swamp.
Yo.
He needs a purge every day of his life because he smells like his death inside.
You can't have no
okay. I don't know how my sister-in-law deals with my brother's funky ass, but sis, I love you. It couldn't be me. I couldn't sleep with him at night because that is disgusting. I don't know how he hasn't killed you in your sleep. I love you, Kim, but no, he's nasty. I wonder if she put an incense in his ass.
His butt.
What? Will his fart smell a little better? Because you know what? That shit should be against the law. It should be a crime the way my brother's ass smells. You see the kids that I work with, I'd rather change their shitty diapers than be around my brother when he farts. I tell you. I'd rather smell all 6 of those babies' shit at one time with all the fucking windows closed in the 100-degree weather in Boston where it's muggy and humid before I smell my brother's ass. His farts. Oh my God.
Okay, so true story. True story. Attached to that. We was me, him, and one of our boys was helping somebody move out.
Oh God, no.
Wait.
You know his ass was farting.
It was an apartment complex. So he was like, yo, I gotta go. So I was like, yo, what do you mean? What's wrong? He said, yo, I either gotta go somewhere or I'm gonna use the bathroom. He said, you know what? I'm gonna use this bathroom.
Uh-oh.
Use the bathroom.
Oh.
They're moving out. Why not?
Wait. We're still in transition of moving everything out of this apartment. So, after he used the bathroom,
oh Lord,
he opened the door.
Oh hell no!
Did it flush?
Listen, it flushed.
Because that's the worst if they turned the water off and then I was stuck there.
It flushed. This apartment is a very clean apartment. This person kept up with the apartment, so it smelled nice. But
after he bombed it, was for the piss.
It was so bad to a point that when they opened the door and everyone else came out.
It was when people
came out the apartment.
They peeked out. It's like,
yo,
what is that? Smell.
Yo,
what is that? Death?
Said,
did they murder someone?
I gotta go. Listen, I went outside and I
niggas came out the apartments.
I peacefully went outside and smoked a cigarette. And I said, there is no way I'm related to this person.
But how did people come out their apartments? Did y'all leave the bathroom door open?
No, when he opened the bathroom door, we left the apartment. It was that bad, and it was a few of us. It was maybe like 5, 6 of us.
Yo, he's laughing so hard, he's crying.
Because he stood there. Because he stood there, and he stood at the door, and he was like, "What happened?"
Shut up!
Yo, I had to go. So either I wait or I left. So if I left, y'all wouldn't have no way to get around. Y'all could have put nothing in my car.
Damn.
Yo, y'all have no idea the way King Al just stood up when he said, "What happened?" He stood up with his hands on his hips, like proudly with his chest out, like, "What happened?" You know, when kids get in trouble, like, "What did I do?" That's what I guess he's saying that our brother
was
did.
The most epic. Nastiest
epic nastiest thing
in my life.
So I hope he listens to this show because he's gonna have it, and I hope he doesn't
know exactly what I'm talking about.
I hope he doesn't fart while he laughing because that would be quite deadly.
Whoever was there is not here at the moment.
He is.
So whoever else listens to this podcast, y'all know exactly.
So I'm gonna wrap this up because it's already at 58 minutes.
Oh,
it is. I did have another topic, but